Hi guys, so welcome to AEW Full Gear live reaction. So right now we are starting off with Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. So this is the first match and it's a steel cage match as we see. So do let me know that I just want to remind you that I might be a couple of seconds different because I'm watching in my mobile. So if you are watching on TV, there might be a delay of a couple of seconds, but it's all right. It's no issue. So now as we look into it. Luchasaurus is definitely dominating Jungle Boy, so we'll have to see how this goes. This is the first appearance for Jungle Boy in the steel cage and as well as Luchasaurus, and I think this is the fourth steel cage match we are witnessing in AEW. So we'll have to see how this plays. Right now, as we see Luchasaurus dominating Jungle Boy in the ring. So what do we expect from this? We'll have to find out who's gonna win actually. So what Christian Cage do, or what is Christian Cage doing outside of the ring, and will he come into the steel cage and take an advantage of the situation? We'll have to see. There you go. Luchasaurus goes for a cover, but Jungle Boy kicks out. So it's interesting. I think definitely my prediction. Oh man, Jungle Boy got busted open. You can see all the red blood covering all over his face. So I didn't expected this kind of fight here. So I don't know what cost him that cut on his skull. So we'll have to see. Now Luchasaurus is completely dominating the match. I think if Jungle Boy wins this, I think he's gonna come out of like heroic, and this storyline. I think this was carrying on since the last pay per view. So hope this ends right here. So we'll have to see. But Jungle Boy, bleeding all over his face. It's like a crimson mask, what they call in commentary. So now, see, Christian Cage is still injured. He has that hand tie covered up. Man, I think Jungle Boy is just 26 or 27 years of age. Now he's on the pay per view. It's really good, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. They both know each other. We all know the story. They are the tag team partners before and former AEW tag team champs. The blood is the X factor here, so we'll have to see how much blood he's going to lose and will he be conscious at the end of the match. And going for a cover, Luchasaurus, but Jungle Boy kicks out. There you go, the Jungle Boy's family. I think his sister, mother. This has to be one of the best matches of Jungle Boy singles matches. I mean, this is his first steel cage match in AEW. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Yes, he's going for that arm bar. That was a smart thinking from Jungle Boy. But there are no disqualifications, like JR is saying on commentary, and his sister is clapping. Going for a top rope dive or something here, but Luchasaurus interrupts that one, and that was a great follow away from the top rope. Shows his power. What is he gonna do? He's going for a backbreaker or something, backbreaker submission. Oh, he's inverted suplex, I guess that one. He's going for cover, but yes, he kicked out. So as I said, my reaction could be like a couple of minutes delay because I'm watching on my phone. So if you're watching on TV, you get you know like the exact stream. Christian is looking concerned. He should not be concerned actually because Luchasaurus is in full control and is barking at a referee. So Christian is trying to enter actually. See, he took the keys. So now there is no way for Jungle Boy to escape from the cage. So decisively, he have to beat Luchasaurus fair and square in the ring. 1, 2, 3. No, he took the key and he trying to enter into the cage, Christian. So that's interesting here, and the referee saw it. So we'll have to see will he enters. But even if he enters, he had the injured arm. So I don't know what he will do inside the ring. And yes, the security is getting security escorting Christian Cage out of the match. So this is a big thing actually. But Luchasaurus beating the shit out of security guys. But Jungle Boy comes out of the steel cage and he hits Luchasaurus. Oh, that's a nice drop kick. So when you when you want to take down a giant, you have to kick him on the leg. So that's what exactly Jungle Boy is doing right now. He's going for another drop kick like Tony Schiavone said, but Luchasaurus with an excellent corner. And again, that blade coming into picture. Luchasaurus trying to grab something under the ring and he's getting the table. No disqualification, no rules. But I think the pin have to be in the ring. So it is not a false count anywhere. It's just a steel cage. So whatever they do outside Luchasaurus or Jingle Boy, but the pin has to be inside the ring. So that's what I think Luchasaurus realized and he's putting the table inside the ring. So he need to send Jungle Boy into the ring first. But as of now, the match went I think 10 minutes past. It's Luchasaurus takeover so far. So we'll have to see how Jungle Boy come up and how he's going to defeat Luchasaurus. So my pick is definitely Jungle Boy going to win this. And I hope this is the end of the feud after the match ends. So we'll have to see how this goes. The blood was stopped, I guess. It was not chairs, tables. Now it's going to be a brutal spot. I think he's going to power bomb. So what do you think, guys? What is he going to do with the table, chairs? Is he going to power bomb Jingle Boy, or I think that will Jingle Boy will reverse that, and I think the tables and chair will go straight to Luchasaurus. This is the time, Jingle Boy. Yes, yes. Striking with punches. Oh, big boot. That's whenever Jingle Boy is trying to do it. Oh, nice drop kick from Jingle Boy. Another drop kick. That was good one. Another one. Kicking, kick after kick, and the blood is rushing into his eyes. His family, or cheering Jingle Boy. I think that will definitely work in this match. We'll have to see how this goes, but it was a really good match so far. Jingle Boy and Luchasaurus. So he's going for a power bomb or something here, Jingle Boy. I think he's going for a power bomb, but yeah, Luchasaurus counters it. He's a big dude. Luchasaurus is definitely a big dude. Here in Jingle Boy, we can see he's in all pain and blood all over his skull. So some cruel intentions from Luchasaurus here. He's putting that steel chair in the middle of the ring, and there was a table and there was another chair in the ring. So what is he gonna do? Is he gonna power bomb or what? Christian Cage is out of the ringside. Just if you are catching it right now. So he's going to choke slam Jingle Boy on the steel step, but Jingle Boy misses that. And he corners with an what the Panama Sunrise, I guess. So he's going for a cover and he kicked out at one. Wow, that is interesting. Luchasaurus kicked out at one with the steel chair. That is what Jungle Boy has to do. He has to use all the weapons. He's going for the kill switch, Christian's own move, and he did it on the steel chair. So now, will Luchasaurus have the answer? We'll have to. Oh, he kicked out at two. That was interesting. It was back to back nice moves. He did from Panama Sunrise and he kicked out of one, and then on a steel chair, he did the kill switch, kicked out of two. So now we'll have to see how far Jungle Boy gonna go. He has to use whatever there in the ring, the table or the chair, to put Luchasaurus down, and he's doing that actually right now. It was really good to see, and he's setting the chair up. So what is he gonna do? What is Jungle Boy thinking? We'll have to see now. Wow, Luchasaurus is in pain, and it was good. When you see Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, exactly the opposite poles when it comes to the strength wise, and he's going for something like that. But choke slamming on the chair, that was phenomenal from Luchasaurus, and he's going for a cover. Will Jungle Boy kick out? Oh, he kicked it out. He kicked out. Kicked out. That was nasty, actually. The top of the chair. It was a hard spot. Definitely, Jungle Boy is in a lot of pain. Right on that chair. You can see the reply there. It was fantastically done. And he's going for like follower slam. No, he's putting Jungle Boy on the top rope. See how that goes right now. But Luchasaurus, I mean, full domination in the match so far with Jungle Boy. He's still fighting. He's doing a neck breaker or something like that. Reverses Spanish fly. What is this here? An inverted suplex kind of a thing, Jungle Boy from the top rope. This is what he has to do to, keep himself alive in this match, and he's doing exactly that. And the blood has stopped. That's a good news. But look at Luchasaurus. He's like a beast in this match so far. He's kicking out of 1 year falls, and Jungle Boy is not getting down. He is here to beat Luchasaurus fair and square, and he's got up. And there you go. He lands the punches to Luchasaurus. But that one single headbutt made Jungle Boy take that. So this is what happening whenever Jungle Boy picking up the momentum, immediately with one shot, Luchasaurus curbing his momentum. And there you go. That there's another. So it's really interesting. I thought Jungle Boy going to win this match, but the bleeding and all, the form that Luchasaurus is in this match, like in a beast mode. So now I'm having second thoughts about who is going to win this. But I'm still going to go with Jungle Boy, and there is the fight. The fight, I mean, there's a quote that I'm remembering right now. It's not the dog, it's how much the fight that left in the dog. So now Jungle Boy is striking, slapping Luchasaurus, and he has that fire in him. So it has to be tonight, and it has to be the end with Luchasaurus, his former tag team partner. It's really interesting, whenever you see he's going for the pile driver or something. Luchasaurus is a heavy man. He's going for the pile driver, and he connects the pile driver. Jungle Boy, will he go for a cover? And his sister is cheering in the crowd. 1, 2. Oh, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus kicked out of 2. It's really interesting how Jungle Boy gonna put him away. He did that Panama Sunrise kill switch on the steel chair, and now he did what was this pile driver, and still Luchasaurus has the answer. So what Jungle Boy has to do in the tag team matches? They used to do the tag team work, but this is not a tag team work. They are going against one another. So something has to come out from Jungle Boy. The snare trap, yeah, the snare trap is still left. He didn't connect it. He didn't use that snare trap submission maneuver so far. So we'll have to see how he's gonna play this time. So he's setting up the chair, and he's going for a choke slam Luchasaurus, but nicely cornered from Jungle Boy, and he took that table away. That was smart thinking from Luchasaurus, and he's slamming the Jungle Boy to the ring post. We'll have to see, and he's going for a tombstone pile driver on Jungle Boy. Luchasaurus has connected it, and he's going for another man. He's going for another. Oh, this is not a tombstone pile driver, but he just trashed him like a ball, and we have to see, and Jungle Boy still kicked out. So that's the heart of Jungle Boy. So we'll have to see how he's gonna play this match. Now they have all the best shots. I mean, best shots in the wrestling so far. But still, each other got kicked out. I mean, Luchasaurus has kicked out, and now Jungle Boy has kicked out from that pile driver and that slam. So we'll have to see what extent these guys will go, and what are the moves they're gonna use next. And Luchasaurus setting up the table. We'll have to see, is he going for a power bomb? He's going for a gut wrench power bomb, something like Ego sets, Ethan Pages. We'll have to see, but Jungle Boy is desperately trying to counter, and he's counter with a sleeper hold, but still Luchasaurus. You know, wow, but he is not leaving. He is not leaving. He's going for the snare trap submission maneuver. Jungle Boy, he's trying to put him on the table. What is he gonna do? He's gonna fly from the top rope. We'll have to see. Yes, that's what he's thinking. No, 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 no. He's putting the chairs. He's getting the chairs, and that this is what exactly Jungle Boy has to do. He has to hit with whatever the weapons possible to Luchasaurus to take him down because the size and the weight advantage is definitely on the Luchasaurus side. So have to do something miracle. The athleticism has to be advantage for Jungle Boy, and that is what he's doing. He's climbing top of that steel cage, and on the table we have Luchasaurus. What he is going to do? The height of the cage is definitely high. I don't know the exact height, but it is really high. So what is he going to? Jungle Boy. Oh, he's connecting the high elbow drop to Luchasaurus, and the table breaks. So is he going for the cover? We'll have to see. No, he's going for the snake trap submission maneuver. Will Luchasaurus tap out? He's already in the pain with that steel cage high elbow drop, and now it's a snake trap submission maneuver. I think there is no choice for Luchasaurus. Expect to tap out. Yes, that's the bottom line there. Jungle Boy picking up the win. I think this has to be the end. The whole family inside. There you go. Her sister is in tears, happy tears, definitely. The crowd is singing Jungle Boy's nice. Man, this is fantastic. Phenomenal work from Jungle Boy. I'm thinking how this match gonna end, but that is how it ends. Elbow drop, high elbow drop, and a snare trap submission maneuver, which made Luchasaurus tap out. Thus, Jungle Boy picking up the win and ending this rivalry, I hope. So it's been continuing like last All Out pay per view. So now I think it's a decisive look at that elbow drop, top rope, how gutsy Single Boy is roaring from top of the cage. It was phenomenal performance from Jingle Boy. I I I like Jingle Boy theme song actually. It was nice. There you go. There you go. He's hugging his mom and sister. It was really great match. I loved it, and we are 17 minutes into the live stream. I don't know whoever is joining. I'm seeing the zero. That's fine. I don't give a shit. Just like Tony Shivani is saying, what a way to kick things off for the Full Gate. Jungle Boy picking up the win in the first match of the pay per view Full Gate 2022. So we'll have to see what's next. And on the commentary table, we have Taz, Excalibur, and the great Jim Ross. There you go, the next. We see the reply here. So that cost Jungle Boy to Coster open his skull, but still he survived with Luchasaurus. That was an excellent. Panama Sunrise, and look at the heart, the will, and the high elbow drop. This is the end. This is the climax for Luchasaurus, and after the snake trap, it's all over. There you go. There you go. Yes, it's definitely the biggest match, as Jor is saying that his biggest match in his career, and definitely it is. So we'll have to see what's next match. I actually thought maybe Saraya versus Britt Baker is going to open the show, but this in Jungle Boy versus Luchasaurus Steel Cage match. Nonetheless, it was a great start. I loved the match. Most of the match, of course, Luchasaurus has took over, but still, with that high spots and all, Jungle Boy picking up the win, and the blood coming on his skull added extra flavor for that. So now we are getting World Trio Strat Championship match. The Elite are going to return after the suspension, and that's next. That is next. We'll have to see how this goes. Dead Triangle versus the Elite is the next match, guys. If you're waiting for the Elite return and it's time, you tune into your TV so that you can watch. There you go. That's the start of AEW 2019, January 1st. I still remember that. And Excalibur. We are getting the promos. The Elite, Young Bucks, Kenny Omega. Matt and Nick Jackson versus the Dead Triangle Trios Championships. It's going to be interesting. Definitely how this is going to be play out and how they are going to come up. I love the costumes and the ring gates the Elite going to bring to the match. So we'll have to see. Now this video package is amazing from all the legends talking about that, and now we see the triangle. So like I said, if you're waiting for the Elite return, it's time you tune in to the TV. And there you go. The match has started, and Penta, Phoenix, Pac, the trios tag team champions. I'm loving the entrance, like the lights are really good. First part it's Penta, and second we got Phoenix, and third we got Pac. So we'll have to see will the triangle be successful in retaining the titles, or the first ever trios, the Elite, gonna dethrone the triangle and become the two-time trios champions. We'll have to see in a matter of moments, and we are watching now the entrance of the Dead Triangle. Penta, look at he's scary as always, and Pac full with confidence, and Phoenix with the athleticism and all. Now I'm waiting for the introduction from Justin Roberts, how he's going to introduce the Elite. It's different when Kenny Omega comes in a single format. He says that long line of introduction. But now the Elite, there you go, Penta. I like the makeup he does. He looks scary, definitely. AW from participate. Yeah. Omega. There you go. The wait is over after the all out media thing and all, the suspension and all. Now the Elite has finally coming to the full gear. So how they are going to come? What are their ring gates and how they're going to perform? Will they be victorious? We'll be getting to know in just a couple of minutes. And the Dead Triangle is waiting in the ring. They are jacked up. The lights go off. Ah, we missed. I mean, didn't you miss Prudential Center? There you go from Newark, I guess, right? Newark. Now this is happening. We are the gears of creation that turned outside of a machine. The gears that could make this clock tick. We are father of the time and the end of the future. We are the sons of the past. Never gone and built to last. We will carry on. Carry on. Wow, this is really great. I mean, the entrance, and that's what I've been talking about. How they're gonna make their entrance, and wow, the lights are off, the fans, crowd, and all. What the hell is this? There was a commercial on the TV. I don't know why they are putting the commercial on the entrance of the Elite. So sorry for that. I'm not able to witness the entrance. Yes, there you go. Now the Elite is back. Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, man, what a roar from the crowd. That was absolutely happy moment. And yes, the Bucks are dancing and the fans as well. Wow, I think a new music at the start of the entrance. It was fantastic. And there you go, Michael no, 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 not Michael Nakazawa. I forgot the name. If anybody knows the name, just comment down below. But what an entrance! What an entrance! The Elite is back in AEW full gear. So we'll have to see will they be successful in their return after suspension or whatever you call that one. It was a fantastic booking so far. I mean, the match so far, the build. Inaugural AEW Trios champions, as JR is saying, mentioning that on, sorry, Tony Schiavone is mentioning that on commentary, and there you go. Man, how many of you missed the Elite? They are definitely entertaining in the ring. Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, with their, the expressions or the style of wrestling. It was fantastic, and now we are seeing the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and Kenny Omega in the ring. So it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be a fantastic match for sure. Six of pure athletic wrestlers. If you see Pac, Penta, Phoenix, Bucks, Kenny Omega, there's absolutely no doubt this is going to be a stellar performance right now. I'm telling you. And there you go. The bell has rung, and now the match has officially begun. Who's gonna start this? Kenny, Pac, and yes, it's Kenny and Pac. Wow, you hear the crowd reaction. I mean, this is phenomenal. That's what wrestlers like. Actually, that's what they live for. And that's what we like too. While we're watching, the reactions are absolutely phenomenal. And there you go, Pac, Kenny Omega, the god of pro wrestling. We have to see who's gonna come up. Wow, absolute a dead look from Pac. Love it. It's like a big fight feel, this trios tag team. We are just a second match into the pay per view. First match, we got Jengilbai and Luchasaurus. Jengilbai picked up the victory against Luchasaurus with a snake trap submission maneuver in the steel cage match. And now we got Kenny and Pac locking horns. The Elite has returned with a new theme song. I loved it, and the intro for their entrance was phenomenal. And there you go, the one of two of the best strikers in the wrestling right now. We are watching Kenny Omega and the Pac. Athleticism wise, wrestling wise, absolutely top notch performance. Pac and Kenny. So those arm drags and all, amateur wrestling coming into play here. And Phoenix, look at that. He's not even into the match, but he's showing his skills. Wow. I don't know how much training it takes, to do that high flying and athleticism stuff, but hats off to the guys. Fantastic, fantastic. I hope Kenny Omega now is 100% clear, because when he returned after a long gap like 260 days or something from injuries and all, he looked a bit of 90% or 99% like that. But after that trios match and the suspension, I think now he is looking absolute 100% healthy. And we see the back and forth between Pac and Kenny Omega. It's just pure joy, pure. There you go. There's a John Cena T-shirt right there. Someone is wearing in the front row. Tag to Phoenix, and think, if I'm not wrong, that's Nick Jackson. Yes, Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson and Phoenix. There you go. Wow. This is great. This is a fast paced match. It's definitely, we are just getting started. And look at the exchanges. Look at the exchanges from Phoenix and Nick Jackson. That's a very good drop kick. They do it like effortless when we see the Bucks as well as Phoenix and Penta. They do those moves like effortless, but it takes a lot of training and all, like years of practice. He's going for a stunner or something like that. He's going for a high kick. And wow, same thinking. That was a very good roundhouse kick, and he counters with that insecurity and elbow strikes there. Mutual thinking. And now it's Penta and Matt Jackson. Big boot. Wow, same thinking. This is this is incredible. Wow, just wow. Two of the best tags. And we have seen like two matches, right? First match it was won by Young Bucks, and the second match in the Steel Cage, Penta and Phoenix won and became the AEW Tag Team Champions. And what a super kicks and what a selling from the brothers, Lucha brothers. Fantastic super kick. These are the kind of matches you cannot move away. Like you cannot go or go for a break or something like that because you're gonna miss a move, you're gonna miss a spot. So these are such kind of a matches with the athleticism, the agility, and all. It was just phenomenal to see. And he misses it. Another Hurricane Rana from Kenny Omega. There was a good kick to the missed action, but still fantastic Hurricane Rana from Nick Jackson to Phoenix, and now Pat coming into picture, but Kenny Omega counters that. Now it's all Elite taking over the match, so we'll have to see how this is gonna play out. Is that black coffee like Tony is saying it's black coffee, but he just had a sip of it. Matt Nick Jackson. That was interesting, right? I mean, to be able to be there like in the front row and watching those matches, it's just a different feel. Kenny Omega going for something with Penta, but here we go. Pac interrupted that. We are just second match into the full game pay per view, and it was already a phenomenal stuff so far. What we are watching as of now, it was a great pay per view. And now Pac is taking control of Kenny Omega with all those kicks and all. Two of the best trios tag team champions in the history. You can say, oh, triple teamwork. Cover from Penta, and I don't think that's going to be it. There, there will be a time. I think now this match will extend till like will go for 10 minutes long from here. Good chop right there from Phoenix. So sorry from Penta. Good slam from Pac. So we'll have to see how this gonna play out. But as of now, the dead triangle is in the control of the elite. So will they retain or will the elite becomes the two-time trios champions? We'll have to see in just a couple of minutes. And there you go, attack to Matt Jackson and Phoenix coming into the picture with the great athleticism, and he's going to counter. No, he's not doing that. Another Northern Light suplex. So he's going for the three back-to-back Northern Light suplexes. Wow, fantastic! That was a double Northern Lights from Matt Jackson to Penta and Phoenix. Wow, a great match nonetheless. So far, it was a great going. Oh, that reminds me of the Deadly Boys move. But that was effective, I guess. He's catching that. He's catching his thighs. Definitely Matt Jackson. So it must hurt. That's good. Another drop kick. slamming into the ring post right there. Penta, it was phenomenal work there. Another tag exchange. I wonder how many times these guys, did this tag team matches and all. They get it like instinctively. They do it instinctively without even thinking. The training, the years of experience and all. It was great to see such guys. And there you go, Matt Jackson cheering the fans up, and the fans are cheering, putting the energy into the match. It was really good. And there you go, tag from Nick to Matt Jackson and Pack and Nick Jackson going head to head in the ring now. It was really great to kind of see this. That's a bulldog choke from there from Matt Jackson and another chop. Here we go, Penta Phoenix from the top rope. What a counter! What a counter from Matt Jackson, and there you go. Kenny Omega wants to attack. Kenny Omega wants to attack. Kenny was to pack. Here we go. I think we had a singles match before Kenny versus Pac back in the days when AEW was getting started. Wow, that kick just put Pac out of the picture. And now there was a Snapdragon, I guess that was another Snapdragon from Kenny Omega. He gives it moves like effectively when it touches that. Now is he going for a V trigger or what? Out of the ring, so maybe he is going to fly on top of the ring. The top heel or something coming up, and that's a suicide dive from the top rope to Penta and Phoenix. Kenny Omega, I mean, I have to say this. Kenny Omega is looking absolutely great so far in the match. He's energetic, he's full fit, healthy, and strong. Good that he got time off through suspension or whatever it is, but I feel good. He's back with 100% fitness and fresh, good. Same with the Bucks as well. Oh, that was a running DDT right there on the ring apron. Insecurity from Penta. So bodies everywhere now. The four are out, and in the ring we have Penta and Nick Jackson. Somebody chanting CM Punk in the crowd. I don't know. Well, CM Punk removed from the video game cover. If you see AW Fight Forever, he's no longer on the video game page. So I don't think there's a good relation going on between Punk and the AW right now. But fans are fans nonetheless. Now bodies are all on the floor. Look at that. Look at that Hurricane Rana on the top rope. Nick Jackson to Penta, and Penta executing it very well. It's a main event level match, like JR says. I don't know how this is going to finish, but as of now, from the start to end, this match is absolutely entertaining. Like some matches, we feel dragging and lagging and all, but this is not something like that. This is every second. If you blink an eye, you're gonna miss a move or a spot. It is that high level, energetic, and high class performances from top class wrestlers. And there was a nice takedown from Kenny, but still Pac kicked out of that. Now Kenny is trying to do a V trigger, I guess. He's channeling that up. Yes, he's aiming it back for the V trigger, but he misses it. Oh, with a suplex. German suplex. The quickness, the smartness was absolutely bang on. Now Pac coming up with the high kicks. Wow, very good takedown right there. But as we see, Penta is also coming into the ring, and there you go. Catches and Phoenix catches. They're going for a pile drivers now. Dead Triangle going for a pile driver on the elite, all three. So we'll have to see who's gonna pin and who's gonna cover. Yes, Penta and Phoenix are going for a double teamwork here from the top rope on Kenny Omega. Will it be it? We'll have to see. Wow, the extra height advantage for Phoenix. He's going for a drop, and he did it on. Oh, that was a nice, what we call sunrise, and that was a good cutter from Phoenix to Matt Jackson. And now Pac is going for a brutalizer, I guess, from the top rope. Black arrow. Sorry, that's a black arrow from Kenny for Kenny Omega, and he's going for a brutalizer. Will Kenny tap out on his return to AEW? We'll have to find out now. But lucky for Kenny Omega, he's near that bottom rope, so he will grab that rope definitely. Yes. So that's what happens in tag team matches. You have your partners to break the submission hold. So that's what happened here with the elite. And there you go, another suicide dives from Penta, from the Lucha Bros to the elite outside. So we'll have to see in the ring. We have Pac and Kenny Omega, and Phoenix trying to tag Pac, but Kenny Omega has nobody to tag in as Young Bucks as outside of the ring. That was a good spinning heel kick from Phoenix to Kenny Omega. Now Kenny Omega is in pain. Definitely he needs a tag, but there are no one to tag. That was a great arm drag and a double. Phoenix is trying. Oh, he gave something. That was a hammer. I don't know if that is legal because this match is not a no disqualification match. It's a regular match. Will Phoenix use? We'll have to see. No, is not using it. Phoenix is not using it. Will there be an implosion? We'll have to see because Pac gave a hammer to Phoenix, but Phoenix didn't use it. So will Pac turn on Lucha Bros? We don't know. We'll have to see. But Kenny Omega is taking full advantage of it and is going for a cover. And no, and oh, kicked out. I thought it's over. I thought it's over, but Phoenix in the last second he got kicked out. Kicked out. That was interesting storytelling right here. So will there be a break of the triangle? Pac is showing some heel tactics here, but Phoenix, no, don't. He don't want to use those things there. He wants to go fair and square, but that literally cost him in the last second. So we'll have to see how this turns out to be. And Penta into the match now. That was a good takedown from Penta to Kenny Omega. Another takedown to the Matt Jackson. Penta is on fire now. If you're looking at, he's battling with all three members of the elite, and he's on top now. So Phoenix picking up the energy. There was a triple super kick from the elite. Wow, that was fantastic. B triggers from BTE triggers, and now he's going for a cover. One, two. Oh, the last second. Pac. Pac saved the match literally and the championships for their team Dread Triangle. So I wonder if Phoenix has used that hammer and hit Kenny Omega. I think the match would have been ended, but Phoenix chooses to go with fair and square way. So we'll have to see how much. Oh, now Pac has the hammer. Pac has that little hammer, but no. Now Matt Jackson kicked him. Wow, that was a nice takedown from Matt Jackson outside on the pack. So now in the ring we have Phoenix and Kenny Omega. Now Matt Jackson taking out Penta as well. So now he is going for a V trigger, Kenny Omega, and he connects it picture perfectly. And now he gives the hammer. Pac is not leaving that hammer, but Phoenix is not going to use it. He's shaking his head like no. But I think he's going to use. He's going for a one wing danger. Will Phoenix use it? Yes, Phoenix used that hammer, and he's going for a cover, and they did it. That triangle retained their tag team trios, but there is an interesting turn. He used that hammer. Now Pac is full happy because he's trying to help Phoenix with that hammer. Use that no matter what. We have to win this. But Phoenix says fair and square. But there is nothing he can do about it when Kenny Omega trying to do that one winged angel. He had that hammer and he used it. There you go. We can see the hammer coming into the picture, and with the rollover, the dead triangle retain their trios championship. So it's interesting. Will they turn full heel, or is it just that they have to win it desperately no matter what? But really interesting now. Dead triangle has retained their tag team trios thanks to coming up with that hammer idea. So he didn't leave that hammer, once he suggested it to Phoenix. Phoenix threw it back to Pac, but Pac had a hold of that hammer till the end of the match, and Phoenix used it. Absolutely great work. And there you go. He's saying that back, this is what you have been done. This match could have been ended, but still, nonetheless, Phoenix used it. So whatever it is, now the still the champs or the dead triangle now. Look at the replay. Oh, that's it, guys. So we have two matches so far in the full gear pay-per-view. First match, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy picking up the victory against Luchasaurus. And now we got the Dead Triangle retaining their Trios Championship against the returning Elite after suspension. Now we are into the third match into the pay-per-view. That is Nyla Rose versus Jade Cargill. So we are 46 minutes into the pay-per-view, and we are into third match. Jade Cargill versus Nyla Rose is our next match, and now we are getting the promos. So I don't think Jade Cargill is going to lose this match. She's gonna keep her streak alive. She had like 38 matches or 39 matches undefeated in AEW so far. Just 2 years into the wrestling career, it was phenomenal. And Nyla Rose is a former AEW Women's Champion, so it's going to be interesting. But for me, I think I'm going with Jade Cargill in this match. So what do you think? Who's gonna win? Nyla Rose, will she ends the streak of Jade Cargill, or Jade Cargill continues? Let me know. And we see Jade Cargill entrance. Wow, wow! This is nice. I mean, Vicky Guerrera coming in the Eddie Guerrera style, the car and all the stuff. Wow, this is nice. This is happy to see actually. Like the Eddie Guerrero style. The entrance was good. The entrance was fantastic. I am your puppy. The shirt as well. That Vicky Guerrera is wearing the tees. The tee as well. It was phenomenal. And Nyla Rose coming with the TBS title, which she took from Jade Cargill, not actually hers. Wow, the entrance was absolutely out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Nobody expected this kind of an entrance here. Nyla Rose and Vicky Guerrera. This was a legit surprise entrance in an Eddie Guerrero style. Now Nyla Rose looking full confident. Nyla Rose coming from the crowd with the TBS title. So will she take that title and walk out after the match, or will she have to leave that in the ring? We'll find out in just a couple of minutes. Here we go, 41 and 0. I just came to know 41 and 0 with zero defeats. Jade Cargill entering into this match with Nyla Rose. So will Nyla Rose hand Jade Cargill her first defeat, or will Jade Cargill continue her streak? We'll get to know in just a matter of moments as Jade Cargill walks her way to the ring. As always, she had a great ring gear and a great presence. 41 and 0 right there. There you go. And there you go, the baddie section along with her. So we'll have to see what role they're going to play. And also, we have Vicky Guerrera at the side of Nyla Rose. Wow, the red paint and all. She's like, kind of a super woman or something like that. Her dress and appearance. And she grown the hair as well, Jade Cargill. The hair used to be short, but now it like till the shoulders. It was good. So that's her title actually, Jade Cargill's title, which Nyla Rose took into possession without winning the title actually. So now we'll have to see, will Nyla Rose wins it, or will Jade Cargill defeats Nyla and takes that title? Oh, Nyla Rose trying to escape? No, no, no. Nyla Rose is beating out the baddie section out of the ring, but Jade Cargill, no, no, no. You have to fight me. Looking strong, Jade Cargill here. Uppercut punches. She's looking like a legit superwoman, Jade Cargill. What's the time, guys? Wherever you are watching this live stream, what's the time that you're watching on? So here it is exactly 7:30 a.m. So Jade Cargill is right now dominating Nyla Rose in the ring with that red paint and all. I don't know what inspired her to do that ring gear and makeup, but still it is looking good on Jade Cargill. And as we said, the entrance from Vicky Guerrero and Nyla Rose, that was absolutely unexpected. Punt kick right there, it was fantastic. Oh, first to the steel steps goes Jade Cargill. So she has to put her in the ring to get the pin. And she did that. Nyla Rose. I think after Nyla Rose losing the AEW Women's Champion, I don't think she performed that dominant. She was shown that dominant. I think this is the time if they want to present Nyla Rose as a dominant superstar, she have to defeat Jade Cargill here. But I don't see that because Jade Cargill has, she has the undefeated streak, like we said, the 41 and 0. So it's definitely tough task for Nyla, but it's not an impossible task like they say. Nothing is impossible, but you see that there was a nice slam from Nyla to Jade. He kicked out of two. Cannonball from Nyla Rose. Kick after kick. Jade Cargill climbing up the top rope. She had something in her mind. We'll have to see what she's going to do next. No, kicked out. Jade Cargill kicked out of two. As I said at the start of the video, and if you're watching it on television, you get the exact stream, and my live reactions might be like a couple of seconds delayed because I'm watching it on mobile. That's the difference right there, but almost same, just like a few seconds, like 10 seconds or 15 seconds. And now we see Nyla Rose is dominating Jade Cargill. The reign of Jade Cargill as TBS champion was phenomenal so far. I mean, her total wrestling reign in the AEW so far, the matches that she played like 41 in 2 years, and she dominated all those matches and she won. There you go. We are seeing it, and oh, knee drop from Nyla Rose, and she's going for a cover, but Jade Cargill kicks out at two. Beast bomb. She's going for the beast bomb. If she connects it, that's it for Jade Cargill. But no, 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 no. Jade Cargill gives with a punch. Hi guys, and if you are watching BFW Born for Wrestling, if you haven't subscribed it, please do subscribe for daily wrestling updates. And now we are doing full gear live reactions and results. And also, so far we have two matches in the full gear card: Luchasaurus versus Jengilbai, where Jengilbai picked up the victory against Luchasaurus. And next we have the Elite versus Dead Triangle. Dead Triangle won over the returning Elite, and now we are having Jade Cargill versus Nyla Rose for the TBS title, where Jade Cargill coming into the match with 41 and 0 streak. So we'll have to see will Nyla Rose puts away Jade Cargill or not. Back to basics, says JR. Oh, she's going for a power bomb. She connected it. That was mighty strength from Jade Cargill. That's the what you call the example. Her strength. That was tremendous strength. She pulled up Jade Nyla Rose. I mean, she's like almost 300 pounds. I guess I don't know exact weight of her, but still she managed to pick her up and power bomb her. That was incredible from Jade Cargill. She's going for Jade Slam. Oh, she countered it. Nyla Rose countered it with a rollover, but still Jade Cargill, and she kicked out. That was a nice exchange between Jade and Nyla, almost ending the streak, but kicked out of. She's going for Jaded Slam. Nyla Rose went for the Jaded Slam. So will she put away with her own finishing maneuver? No, says Jade Cargill. Nyla can't believe it. She have to believe it because that's her move. So she can't put away with her own move. So Nyla has to try the Beast Bomb no matter what to win the TBS title. So we'll see how that goes. And she's going on. She's going for top rope. What's she gonna do? A leg drop or what? Nyla Rose on the top rope. She's going for senton, but she misses it. Jade Cargill at the last second. She rolls over and she misses it with a punt kick. Jade Cargill and Nyla Rose. She's fuming with energy now. Jade Cargill. What's she gonna do? Jaded Slam. If she connects it, that's it. Lights out for Nyla Rose. She connected it. Jaded Slam. And here we go. That's it, guys. Jade Cargill retains her TBS title. And she's 42 and 0 now. Her undefeated streak is going to continue. And it's really interesting who's going to stop that. So now, if you look at there, you go 42 and 0 on the screen. TBS reign is continuing. It's really interesting who's going to put her streak to an end, and will there be an end? That's a question too. And look at her face. I like the makeup and the gear. I don't know what inspired her to come up with this ring gear, but it was good. The colors are really looking good on her. And next match we have the ROH Ring of Honor World Championship Fatal Four Way between the former champions Brian Danielson, Claudia, and the current champion Chris Jericho versus the upstart Sammy Guevara. Now we are getting the promo packages of Ring of Honor Championship Colt Cabana, Jericho defeated, and there you go, Brand Danielson, Dalton Castle, Bandito. Like Jericho said, he's gonna humiliate and beat everybody from Ring of Honor, like the world champions, the crew, the commentators, and all that stuff. and now he is to have to face the former Ring of Honor champion Brian Danielson. So it's really interesting who's going to pick up the victory here because Fatal Four Way. Uh, Brian Danielson has never won a championship so far in AEW. So if he wins it, this is going to be his first title in AEW. But it is not an AEW title. We have to see that's a Ring of Honor title. And hi, bro. Hi, Pradeep. Thank you for joining, Pradeep. Thank you for joining, Pradeep. Are you watching? It's been 1 hour since I've started full gear. So thank you, Pradeep. Thank you for joining. So we had three matches. If you haven't followed, we have first match Jungle Boy versus Luchasaurus. Steel cage match, Jungle Boy picked up the victory, and the second match we have the Elite returning from suspension versus Dead Triangle, where Dead Triangle picked up the victory against the Elite with that little hammer, and Jade Cargill retained her title, TBS title against Nyla Rose. Now we are getting into the fatal four-way Ring of Honor match. Claudia making his way to the ring. So we'll have to see who's gonna win. So, what is your pick, Pradeep? Claudia, Chris Jericho, Sammy, Brian Danielson. The crowd is good actually. I liked the crowd today. The energy when the elite came into the ring, it was really hot. Brian Danielson, yes, me too. I'm thinking Chris Jericho would retain the title, so we'll have to see how this goes. But we are just fourth match into it, but the last three matches I really enjoyed. So I don't know how this turns out to be, but Brian Danielson coming into the ring, I like his entrance. The music is really good. American Dragon. Every everybody does the S chant, but Brian Danielson doesn't because he's loyal to WWE. This will be his first title if Brian wins this tonight in AEW. I think Sammy and Chris Jericho are coming both at once because they are part of Jericho Appreciation Society, and it's really interesting. Will Sammy turn on Jericho because this is a fatal four-way, not a tag team match? There's a John Cena T-shirt in the crowd. Sammy, there's no there's no tie Conti with Sammy's side, so it's interesting how Sammy gonna pull this match because he used to have Ty Conti beside her. That was nice ring gear with all the straps. What do you think, bro? Pradeep, I think Brand, I think Chris Jericho is going to retain Pradeep. So we'll have to see how this works. Thank you, Pradeep. Nonetheless, thank you for joining and thank you for liking the stream. And there we go. The champ enters, Chris Jericho. The Ring of Honor World Champion has entered. Chris Jericho. There you go, the John Cena T-shirt guy. Judas. The Ocho Christian. This is in, I don't know what exactly the Ocho means. So if anybody knows, do let me know what that the Ocho Chris Jericho means. Now that I become. The confidence, the music, it's just it never gets old. Love seeing Chris Jericho. I mean, from WWE these many years, it's really great. And the crowd singing along his theme song, Fozzy. Judas in my mind. There you go. He has to give the title. So will he takes back after the match ends, or will someone take it from him? Will be getting to know in just a few minutes. There you go. Audrey Edwards is the referee, and this is for the Ring of Honor World Championship Fatal 4-Way match. The bell rings, and here we go. Cesaro, Claudia, Chris Jericho, and there you go. Brand Danielson and Sammy. Who's gonna be victorious? We'll be getting to know in just a few minutes. I'm looking forward to see the interaction between Sammy and Chris Jericho after Brian and Claudia goes down in this match. Think no disqualifications here. Fatal four way definitely there are no rules, no disqualifications. You can use anything. Claudia is the first of Honor champion since it's merging into AEW since Tony Khan bought AEW. Claudia is the first ROH champion. He took it from the Jonathan Gresham, former ROH champion, and after that, Chris Jericho defeated Claudia to become the new Ring of Honor champion, and thereon he is on a streak to defeat all the former Ring of Honor champions. He did, as he said, under Colt Cabana or Bandito, and now Jericho taking on Brian Danielson. So he already defeated Brian Danielson, Chris Jericho before, with of course the assist from Sammy Guevara. But still, a win is a win in pro wrestling. That's what it's all about. The game, the prize, the richest prize of Ring of Honor is Ring of Honor World Championship, and I'm just letting you know that December 10th, the Ring of Honor pay-per-view final battle is going to be aired. I think now it's been like 20 days from now. Ring of Honor pay-per-view final battle. So I think we get to know when will the weekly Ring of Honor show starts from Jan 2023. So like Dynamite and Rampage, we are going to have a Ring of Honor weekly show. It's really interesting because when that starts, will the Ring of Honor wrestlers be wrestling in AEW, or it's just going to be Ring of Honor and AEW, AEW. We'll see that. And there you go. January 11, 2023. If you are in Los Angeles, California, go get your tickets for Dynamite. Yes, chops. There you go. Brand Anderson, Chris Jericho, and Claudia and Sammy Guevara. There's a drop kick. Wow, nice teamwork we have here. Uh, we- so Brian and Cesaro, Claudia are from Blackpool Combat Club. They are from the same team, and Jericho and Sammy are from the same team, Jericho Appreciation Society. So they are shaking hands, but this is not a tag team match. They should remember it's a fatal four-way for the title. So someone has to do something here. They just stood there. They are best friends. We all know. I'm remembering now that Brian, when Roman Reigns versus Cesaro feud started in WWE, Brian Danielson was full in support for Cesaro to be the next opponent of Roman Reigns on SmackDown. So now I'm remembering that Cesaro and Brian going head to head now in the ring. Claudia. Well, that was a nice takedown into an arm lock by Brian Danielson to Cesaro. So now Sammy and Chris Jericho are out of the ring, and in the ring we have Blackpool Combat Brothers, Brian Danielson and Cesaro. That was a sunset flip from Brian Danielson, and he misses it. He's going for a rollover, but no. I don't think this is how it ends. But Chris Jericho has to be careful. It's a fatal four-way, and there you go. Chris Jericho interrupts the count. Nice takedown. We'll see how this goes. Wow, nice face plant. This is interesting now. They have walls of Jericho on Chris Jericho. This is an interesting one. I don't know who come up with this, but that was good. And it was a fantastic cutter from Sammy Guevara on the top rope. He cuts them in the half like Claudio and Cesaro. Athleticism coming into the picture here. So if you look at the four wrestlers here, Sammy Guevara, athleticism wise, and if you see Chris Jericho, he's a veteran. He knows everything in the business. Brian Danielson, technical specialist. Cesaro, the strength and the technical ability is amazing. So these four people now endorsed in a match, and Sammy and Chris Jericho are fighting as a team. So we are yet to see their confrontation. We have seen Brian Danielson and Claudius, and what a spin! This is the Lace X Gods, and former AEW tag champs. I don't know. I don't remember Sammy and Chris Jericho winning the tag titles, but they performed as the Lace X Gods tag team champions, and that was a nice takeaway. Claudia is out of the ring, and Brian Danielson is in the ring now. Chris and Sammy are dominating the Blackpool Combat people, but this is not a tag team. As I said, it's a fatal four-way. There's a double suplex right there from Brian Danielson. So how it unfolds, we'll have to see. Nice takedown. Nice takedown, guys. Nice takedown. Nice takedown right there. We'll have to see how it goes. Option. We are fourth match in, first match. Matches so far, Jingle Boy defeated Lucha. Luchasaurus in the first match. Jingle Boy defeated Luchasaurus in the first match, and the second match we have the Death Triangle defeating the Elite. And next we have Sammy Guevara with those chops on Brian Danielson. As for we have seen the tag team work from Chris and Sammy. I'm still looking forward for the altercation between those two. We'll have to see will they ever gonna you know beat each other in this match, or will they perform as a tag team. Cesaro is out of the ring, and now in the ring we have Brian Danielson misses that, and with a fantastic counter. Elbow strike after elbow strike to Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. And next we have Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill retaining her TBS championship against Nyla Rose. We are into the fourth match here. There's absolutely no doubt, like Tony Shivani is saying that he's the dangerous striker in the game. He is literally he is the dangerous striker in the game. Nice hurricane runner from the top rope. Sammy Guevara lands safe still. That's a test of the athleticism for Sammy Guevara, and he proves it. That's a fantastic Spanish fly in the midair from Sammy, and Chris Jericho going for the lion salt. He connects for both Sammy Guevara and Brian Danielson, where Sammy rolls out and Chris Jericho went for a cover, but it was unsuccessful as Brian kicks out. Veterans bomb from Claudia. Cesaro swing. He's going for the Claudia swing. I don't know what we call now. It used to be Cesaro swing. Now it's a swing. That's a double knee to the chest for Chris Jericho. Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio Castagnoli. Cover. There was an audio delay in the mobile, so I don't know why it is. Wow, Sammy go. Now this is what I'm talking about. Sammy and Chris Jericho altercation, where Sammy saved for himself. He wants to be the Ring of Honor champion. I mean, why not? This is a fatal four-way match. This is not a tag team match. So we are watching the best friends, the Lasix gods, going one-on-one against. Now Chris Jericho is pissed off by Sammy Guevara's action, and Sammy Guevara is not taking it lightly. So definitely, Sammy is striking with punches on Chris Jericho. We are seeing Sammy and Chris Jericho going one after the other. This was really interesting. I'm waiting for this moment in the match, and now it's finally happening. Sammy striking with the chops and throwing punches at Chris Jericho. It was kind of funny for me because these guys, the Lasix gods, the tag team champions, Jericho Appreciation Society, Inner Circle, and all, now they are going against each other for the Ring of Honor World title in a fatal four-way match. There's another chop director to Chris Jericho. The big boot from Jericho right there. Cow breaker, court breaker from Sammy. So will he cover? Will he be victorious? Will he defeat on his own move? No, says Chris Jericho, and there you go. That's a retainer. Sammy on the toes. There you go. He's going for walls of Jericho, but Jericho reverses it. Sammy going for walls of Jericho. There you go. Will Sammy tap out? Will Sammy tap out? We are going to see. Brian Anderson going on the top rope. He's going for a headbutt. No, 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 no. He's going for a drop kick, I guess, but Chris Jericho caught him, and he's going for walls of Jericho again. And Brian Danielson. Brian Danielson. And Claudio is coming into the ring. So Claudio with a big boot to Chris Jericho, but Chris Jericho is not leaving the walls of Jericho on Brian Danielson. He's gamed, he's focused, he's angry. And Claudio is doing something. He broke up the walls of Jericho and he's going for a suplex here. And he connected the inverted suplex right there. He's going for a cover. But no, 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 he's not going for a cover. He's going for a sharpshooter there. Sharpshooter, I don't think Jericho going to tap out for this. Definitely not. And there's Brian Danielson who's going to interrupt this, or Sammy Guevara coming into the picture. We'll have to see. But now, Claudia, sharpshooter on Chris Jericho. Now, Claudia, sharpshooter on Chris Jericho. And there you go, guys. What is going on? Sharp shooter and a Belloc, both submission. Now, if Chris Jericho taps out, who is going to be the champ? Who is going to be the champ? Will it be Claudia? Will it be Brian Danielson? We'll have to see now. Wow, kick from Claudia that breaks up the sharpshooter, and the kick to Brian Danielson that breaks up the Belloc or the yes lock or the crossface, whatever you want to call that. Yeah. There was a good counter right there from Sammy Guevara. So what Sammy does, we'll have to see. Will he cover Chris Jericho? And no, he's shaking hand. That's the loyalty, guys. That's nowadays it's able to find with only few guys, but Sammy Guevara showing a respect and a brotherlyhood or a fatherlyhood, whatever you want to call to Chris Jericho. But no. Sammy Guevara countering with that. What do we call a neck breaker into an inverted suplex? That GTS from Sammy Guevara to Chris Jericho. It's really interesting. He's going on top rope. He's going to fly Sammy Guevara. Will he be the new ROH champion? That's a shooting star press from Sammy Guevara. There you go. Oh, kick out. Chris Jericho kicked out in the last second from that sharp shooter. I actually thought Sammy is a new Ring of Honor champion. But man, it was at the last my millisecond. There you go, the sharpshooter. That was a picture perfect delivery from Sammy Guevara. I really want Sammy to win this match. I want Sammy Guevara to win the ROH championship in this match. But we'll see who's gonna win here. Great match so far. Sammy Guevara is in full control. Now he's going for an arm block or something like that to Brian Danielson. He's showing his strength. As I said, I really want Sammy Guevara to win this match and be the Ring of Honor champion. So, what do you think? Do let me know. And Brian Danielson is fired up. He's fired up, and Sammy Guevara is not looking at. Now, see Sammy's expression. Now, this is what I want. This is what I want. Brian Danielson, there you go. That's a hard slap to Sammy Guevara, and there is Claudia. Wow, with the power strength, I think he's going to throw him out of the ring. Definitely, that's the case now. Wow, what a power right into Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and a running knee. Will Brian Danielson is a new Ring of Honor champion? We have to find out. Oh, in the last second, damn. That was almost it. That was almost Brian Danielson becoming another time Ring of Honor champion. But in the last second, that running knee has put away John Cena at SummerSlam, who he became WWE champion by defeating the John Cena, but not Claudia today. So he has to still dig. He has to dive deep, Brian Danielson, to get this. So we'll have to see how far Brian can go now. And there you go, elbow strikes after elbow strikes. Elbow strike after elbow strike. Two of the best wrestlers, two of the best technical wrestlers, and these guys are best butts out backstage. He's going to powerbomb. I think there is a little bit of a strength advantage here for Cesaro when you talk about Brian and Cesaro. Backslide, no. Not the backslide, not that way. What a close line. That turned inside out for lights out for Brian Danielson, but he will kick out, no doubt. We are 1 hour 24 minutes into the live. There you go, December 10th, final battle Ring of Honor pay-per-view. So there will be an announcement for like weekly episode of Ring of Honor on December 10th. So do not miss the December 10th final battle pay-per-view. And now we are watching Ring of Honor World Championship match. Cesaro on the top rope. Cesaro with Brian Danielson going for a superplex. But no, Brian Danielson is fighting. He's keeping himself top rope. We'll have to see now Sammy Guevara coming into the picture. Will he do a double superplex We'll have to see. Wow, what a cutter from the top rope to Claudia. That was phenomenal from Sammy Guevara. Shows the athleticism and the ability. Now he's going for a Spanish fly. That was a fantastic Spanish fly. Now that turning into a bell lock from Brian Danielson. Will Sammy Guevara taps out? Will Brian be the new Ring of Honor champion? We'll have to see. No Chris Jericho in the sight. Chris Jericho slowly climbing into the ring, but will Sammy Guevara hangover? Yes, he does. And Chris Jericho breaks the counter. That was really interesting. That Spanish fly into the belloc was an amazing thing. And the cutter, especially to Claudia from Sammy Guevara, very good. And there you go. That's a drop kick from Chris Jericho to Brian Danielson. It was really interesting fight so far. And both men out of the ring, Claudia and Chris Jericho. The cameraman is busy. We can see he's moving here and there as the wrestlers going in and out in the match. Uppercut after uppercut. Cesaro, the vintage Cesaro from this uppercut, and there's a running knee, but no, Cesaro catches Brian Danielson in the midair. He's going for a neutralizer. He did connected the neutralizer on the floor to his Blackpool combat mate Brian Danielson. That is really interesting. Now Chris Jericho, Claudia, Sammy Guevara climbing the rope. He is on the top. What is he gonna do? He's going for a shooting star press on Claudia on the outside of the ring, and he's taking Claudia inside. That was really nice from Sammy. No, 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 no. Claudia catching Sammy Guevara in the middle, and he caught him with the uppercut. No, no, no. I don't want Claudia. Yes, Sammy Guevara kicked out. Audrey Edwards with that makeup, she looks damn beautiful. Very good match so far. I loved it. So far, I really loved it. Cesaro going for a neutralizer and Sammy Guevara, but Sammy Guevara counters that. He's into the rollover. There you go, onto the ropes. One. No, kicked out. Even on the ropes, still Claudia kicking out. That was good. He's going for a Cesaro swing. What do we call this? Cesaro swing or Claudia swing? I don't know. Counts from the crowd. Claudio Castagnoli. I'm still having trouble pronouncing the name. Chris Jericho with that diving elbow drop. And a Judas effect. I think that's the Judas effect right there. There you go, and that's it. Chris Jericho has retained his Ring of Honor World Championship. Back-to-back Judas effects. I thought that's an elbow strike, but that's the Judas effect, and followed by another Judas effect retaining the Ring of Honor World Championship. I think that's a good take because Chris Jericho has promised us he's going to defeat every Ring of Honor champion, and he just doing that. And also we have final battle pay-per-view Ring of Honor on December 10th, and Chris Jericho being the champion makes it like popular, in order to promote the weekly show from January 2023. It would be really interesting now. So Chris Jericho is still the Ring of Honor champion, walking out from the Fatal 4-Way match. It's a good decision, I feel, definitely. So apart from me having Sammy Guevara won, but still Chris Jericho winning this match is a good thing. I think Sammy should leave with Chris Jericho now, but Sammy is still in the ring. He was hurt and he's disappointed actually. It was nice. Nice. I loved it, man. I loved the interaction, the match. Beautiful, beautiful Fatal 4-Way. Wow, this is the match I've been waiting for. Soraya, Britt Baker. I actually thought this should main event the full gear, but this is not main eventing the full gear. This is match number 5 on the card of full gear. Saraya, former WWE Page Divas champion. She is returning after absolute 5 years. She lost wrestle in November 2017, and now after 5 years, she is coming to wrestle in AEW with the face of AEW Women's Wrestling, Britt Baker. So we'll have to see how she performs. All eyes on Saraya definitely. So will Britt Baker put an end to Saraya's return, or will Saraya establishes and we'll have to see now. So Renee, they're talking about their altercation and the promos and all. So what do you guys think, Saraya or Britt Baker? Chris Jericho has just retained his Ring of Honor championship. Ring of Honor championship in a fatal four-way match. Just a sec. The promos heading into this match, whether it might be Saraya or Britt Baker, were incredible on last week's Dynamite. And there you go, highly anticipated match: Saraya versus Britt Baker. Saraya entering into the ring. This is a 20-minute time limit match. I didn't expect it. Justin Roberts gonna call this a 20-minute time limit match, but Saraya, you can see the emotion, you can see everything on her face. She is absolutely nervous. There is no doubt in that, but she has to put all that aside and perform against Britt Baker. So how is she gonna perform? We'll have to see. So this is really emotional for all the fans who admired Paige, and I think that's Paige's brother, the right there, Saraya's brother in front row. She is performing after 5 years. So how's she gonna perform? It's really interesting, guys. Saraya versus Britt Baker. If you haven't tuned in yet for AEW Full Gear, just watch it right away because Saraya, Jack Zodiac. So that's Saraya's brother, Zach Zodiac. If you have seen Saraya's documentaries and all, you are familiar with her and familiar with him now. Look at Saraya, she's emotional, and there you go, the DMD entering into the arena. AW is DMD's house, so is it DMD's house or is it the Page's Soraya's house? We'll have to see. There you go, Britt Baker DMD. She calls that this is her house, so we'll have to see DMD or Saraya. So all eyes on Saraya, like I said. It's definitely a test, and it's definitely, Britt Baker has to be very careful because she's dealing with Saraya after 5 years, and she has to be careful in terms of doing this and that because you don't know, like medically cleared Saraya, but hope everything works well here. She's looking confident. Britt Baker knows the value of this match. She knows the importance. She knows everyone is watching this match. AW is her house. Whose house? We'll see now. The bell has rung, Saraya. After five freaking years, she's wrestling with Britt Baker. Saraya, Britt Baker face to face. There you go, arm drag from Saraya to Britt. Let's go, Saraya. DMD chants going all over New York Prudential Arena. Headlock. Headlock from Britt. Saraya. Nice shoulder tuck. Now, will Britt Baker focuses on Paige's neck? We'll have to see. She's acting Saraya. A nice side headlock from Saraya to Britt Baker. So now we are watching Britt Baker versus Saraya match full here. This is match number 5 so far. So there are the first 4 matches and who has won. Just have commented there. Check that out. And that's a nice big boot from Saraya to Britt Baker. We all know the story of Paige, right? I think everybody watched her documentary and all. Her entire family is into wrestling. Her mother and father also, maybe if not a wrestler, he might be doing some officiating or something like that. His her brother, who is now at the ringside, Jack, he's also a wrestler. So there was a nice takedown from Britt Baker to Soraya. So it's really interesting, when Soraya falls down. It's definitely a concern. This is her first match since her retirement, so we'll have to see. And her brother is cheering Soraya up. So this is going to be interesting now. Britt Baker is watching her brother. Now this is what I wanted. So Britt Baker is showing her brother that I'm gonna beat your sister. So what you gonna do about it? You can do something about it. Do it. That's what Britt is trying to say. Oh, fantastic! Ah, it was nice. That was a good sweet kiss. She kicked out again. So it was all Britt Baker so far now on Savaya. Oh, she's going for her neck. So this is going to be interesting. Ah, damn! I don't know how that feels for Savaya, but it is uncomfortable for me to watch that. I don't know how she is taking that, but that was phenomenal. There's an elbow strike again. So we'll have to see how this ends. And there's a big boot from Savaya to Britt Baker. Double knees, but Britt Baker caught Saraya, and again a neck breaker. So whenever this neck breakers and neck twist or something like that comes out, it's always a concerning factor here in the Soraya match because the history that she had with the neck. So I think Britt will also be very careful while executing those kind of moves here. But she did very good so far, and she's going for finisher. DMD, there you go. Will this be the final stop for Britt Baker to put Soraya an end for her return, or will she continues to fight back? She is fighting back. Soraya fighting back, but Britt Baker is stopping her momentum whenever she's trying to. Another neck breaker, another neck breaker. This is a test, and now she's going for cover, but kicks out at two. Knee strikes on the neck, on the back of the neck. This is excellent work from Britt Baker, I must say, because considering her history with the neck, Saraya, she was focusing on the neck. There was a great ring psychology there. Oh, Saraya caught her. Now what? Now what she gonna do? Face first to that ring apron. Diving cross body again. Her brother is cheering Jack at the ringside. Saraya, so how she gonna perform? She's doing great as of now. She's going for a cover. No, no, no. Britt Baker is not going to give up that easy. Definitely for sure. Paige has to dig deep still if she have to win this match. Britt is a former AEW Women's Champion, and Paige is a former WWE Divas Champion. Now the elbow strikes coming into the picture with both wrestlers Savaya and Britt Baker going back and forth. Oh, nice takedown from a lariat, another lariat from Page. Sorry, Soraya. There's a back-to-back cover and kicked out. It's a good near fall. Page is looking confident. She's feeling good. So far, so good. She's countering with that elbow strikes. Another elbow drop. Now we are seeing a confident Saraya in the match. Now Saraya focusing on, but Britt caught her. Britt Baker caught Saraya. Fisherman neckbreaker. She's looking for fisherman neckbreaker. Two and kicked out. Saraya did a fisherman neckbreaker, but she kicked out. Britt Baker is so much focused. She just kicked out for a one count, just a one count. So it's really interesting how this goes. Roll over and there's a kick out from Paige Sawaya as well. So she's going for a lockjaw. Britt Baker going for the lockjaw. So we'll have to see. No. She has to break the hold because Sawaya legs so on the rope. You gotta break the plane, dude. Another move on the neck. Page in ring area. That's what Jim Ross is saying. So, how long? I mean, the match, the time, the length, and all. It only affects Page. So we'll have to see how quick this ends or how long it goes. How much more can Saraya take from Britt? But definitely one thing for sure in this match, Saraya is showing that she's here to stay and she's going to stay. She has the heart. She's willing to stay in the ring. She's willing to wrestle. She's willing to fight. She's been waiting for 5 freaking long years, and her time is now. And that time is against the face of AEW Women's Wrestling. Britt Baker is taken over the match so far. Most of the match is dominated by Britt Baker. Now she's going for a beach break kind of a move from Orange Cassidy, but I don't think this is going to be that. But Saraya is fighting. She's going for a sunset flip and she connected sunset flip. A little bit of a fumble, but still executed well. She's going for a cover, but kicked out. Britt Baker has kicked out of that. And the PTO pays turnover. Britt kicked out of the pace turnover PTO. What she have to do? I think that's a rampage, not PTO. That's a rampage right there. I don't know what now they're gonna call because her name is Saraya, but Britt Baker has kicked out of that. So still Paige has to do something. Will she go for that PTO submission maneuver? She's going for a sharpshooter, I guess. Yes, she's trying the sharpshooter, but Britt Baker might fight. But no. She's going for the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter cover leaf. Not sure, but Britt Baker is in pain. She has to grab the rope in order to hold that break. Yes, she did. She could have hold that tight, like JR is saying. She kind of relaxed, and there is going for a full Nelson. Lockjaw, there you go. There you go, lockjaw from Britt Baker, Saraya. Two. Kicked out. Swing and a miss by Saraya. Britt the ripcord. The lariat. Oh, the thrust kick. Staggered Britt. She drops another kick from Saraya. Another knee strike. Another kick out. It was great to kind of watch that stuff, but this match, I mean, almost we are 10-15 minutes into it. Paige is showing that she still got that even after 5 years of gap. More advantage that she gets.
nasty landing for Soraya. And now Britt once again to the ropes. The stomp, the second
Stomp,
time.
oh, stomp right
This has
on
got to be
the
it.
money, right on
Covered
the
by
neck. So we'll
Britt.
have to
One,
see. She's
two,
going for a cover.
yes,
She
Soraya
kicked
put it
out
over
like in
the
the
top.
last second. That was amazing. That was amazing. In the last second, so how this is gonna play out? Will Big Baker lose to Soraya? Will Soraya lose on her return? She's frustrated. Britt is definitely frustrated here.
That's kind of what happens. How you get that second that you forget. Britt, they can air raid once again, but
Air
instead
ride.
Soraya.
She's going for an air ride, but she countered with
Straight through Britt with the one,
knee.
two. Oh, Britt able to kick out again, but not a lot on that kick out, Taz. No, not a lot at
Not a
all.
lot on that
It's
kick,
enough.
but she
Again,
did
enough
kick out.
to save herself. Oh, Soraya! Man, that could have been it
Rampage
for
right
Britt
there.
Baker.
So we'll
Good
have to
night.
see how this is gonna.
No, Soraya. Oh, no,
No,
she's
she's
done.
not going for a cover.
Looking for the
Soraya.
second in a row.
Second rampage in a row.
The doctor get
Two.
hold of it.
That's it. Soraya has won in her return after 5 freaking years. She showed that she is capable of winning the fights. And there you go. Her brother is in joy and he is like, wham, and there you go, Soraya. She's emotional. She's in tears, definitely. I think Britt Baker is also happy that she won. Nonetheless, she lost the match, but still, Soraya has won. She might be happy. And there you go, Team Saraya. And his brother is in tears right now. Tears of joy, definitely has to say. It's been a long ride for Soraya. The wrestling return. So many doubts. Now there has been a legit full stop right now. So now everybody who said that will Page fight, will Page neck be okay, how she's gonna perform. Now all the questions has been answered, I guess. So Soraya proved that she still got it even after 5 freaking years. And there you go, the hug from her brother. It was great to see Soraya. As a fan, I still remember Paige Soraya winning the Divas Championship against AJ Lee on her first night on the main roster, and now all the things happened in between. And now in her AEW debut against Britt Baker, she picked up the victory in following the 3 rampages back to back. There you go. It's lovely to see Soraya back and lovely. Soraya is still wrestling.
Soraya victorious here tonight. And still to come tonight, our main event for the AEW World Championship. John Moxley, MJF, who will lead The Rock, the Prudential Center, as the AEW World
World
Champion.
champion.
But that is not the only title match we
Oh,
have
Chris,
left. The
John Moxley is
TNT
prepping there.
Championship on the line. Wardlow has to defend
This
against
is the
Samoa
TNT
Joe.
Championship. Now I'm going for a break. We'll come back.
Hey, Wardlow. Can I say? I just want to know how you're feeling after.
Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back. So just had a little break. I think we are having TNT Championship match between three stronger guys in AEW: Powerhouse Hobbs, Wardlow, and Samoan Joe. So we'll have to see who's gonna be victorious at the end of the match. But right now we are focused on the main event. Just a sec. I'm just adjusting my stream. Just hang on. Yeah. So, done, 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 done. Okay, guys, we are 2 solid hours into the stream, and we are going back. We are going back on the live, so let's do something. CQRQ, what is this? Warlock kicked out.
Wardlow has felt the sting of those spine busters from Powerhouse Hobbs over the last few weeks, and yet he was able to persevere, able to kick
Now,
out that
Powerhouse Hobbs is in full control of this match against Wardlow. So, will Powerhouse Hobbs emerge as a TNT champion? Or will Wardlow retain? Or Samoan Joe is currently ROH television champion. He's also fighting for that one. So, we'll see how this goes. So, that's very interesting. Now, Wardlow and Powerhouse Hobbs in the ring. Powerhouse Hobbs absolutely powering Wardlow in this match. So we rarely see Wardlow getting a manhandle. Now Powerhouse does it, but Wardlow counters with a power bomb.
he got up to his feet just out of instinct, but Wardlow was waiting.
Another power bomb after power bomb, a symphony of power bombs.
And retain his TNT title.
So will he retains?
Can he get it done?
Where is Samoan Joe? I can't see Samoan Joe in the inside here of the ring. So he's hearing the symphony.
Into the barricade.
There you go.
The powerbomb's out. Now looking for another.
Joy is still outside the ring, and Wardlow and Powerhouse are in the ring. So Wardlow powering Powerhouse Hobbs with the power bomb, symphony of power bombs, and he's going for another power bomb. Will he put away Powerhouse Hobbs? Samoan Joe, we can't see him yet. He's outside of the ring, and he's going for another power bomb. This is it if he covers it. He's going for another. Man, what a strength he has. Powerhouse Hobbs is a great athlete. We all know him, but he's delivering it at its best. I think that is Samoan Joe is the new TNT champion. Samoan Joe walking out as the new TNT champion. Now he's a television and a TNT champion. So let's look what exactly happened. Let's look back what exactly happened. Samoan Joe is the new TNT champion, and Powerhouse Hobbs and Wardlow are in disbelief here. So we need to go for a replay here. Even I have missed how Samoan Joe has won, so I have to look back how Samoa Joe, but there will be a mutual respect between the two guys. Powerhouse Hobbs and Wardlow, they know Samoa Joe is from WWE and these guys are AEW originals. But still now Samoa Joe is the double champ with the ROH Television Championship and the AEW's TNT Championship. So Samoa Joe is the new TNT champion.
Jericho is still the Ring of Honor World Champion. Dissension between you and Sammy Guevara.
Samoa Joe is the new.
I call it dissension. I call it competitiveness. That's the reason why Sammy Guevara is by my side. Kind of expected Sammy to do this, and I appreciate it. Sammy is a future.
Chris Jericho is appreciating what Sammy does in the Fatal 4-Way.
I still the greatest.
Greatest Ring of Honor champion of all time. I have absolutely no doubt in that. I 100% agree with Chris Jericho. Wow, this is breaking. Ishii versus Chris Jericho. Ring of Honor Championship.
$1,000 for each item. Second of all, Ishii, all I ever hear about is how great of a pro wrestler Ishii is. You know what I think of though? When I think of him, I think of the young boy that started in Japan when I was main eventing for Tendo in WAR. Ishii used to get me coffee, used to carry my luggage, used to carry my bags, shine my shoes. On Wednesday, on Dynamite, you want a shot? You got it.
You got it.
Your senpai is weak. Baka.
You want it, you got it. That's what Chris Jericho said. It was really funny when he was talking about Ishii. He's shining his shoes, carrying his luggage bags and all. So we're getting Ishii versus Chris Jericho at Dynamite for the Ring of Honor World Championship. And there you go, North Atlantic Championship. Orange Cassidy versus Jake Hager may be scheduled for next week. Cool. So we'll have to see who's gonna get. But Samoa Joe winning, I don't think I have expected that. So we'll have to see. See still how many. So Samoa Joe is the double champion, and we'll have to see how he's going to represent the TNT Championship as well as the Ring of Honor Television Championship. Dynamite Live this Wednesday. So now now we are into Darby Allin Sting versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal match. It's a no DQ match. Anything goes. So Sanjay Dutt with the Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett is on his way. So this is his debut in AEW. Three titles on the line. I'm waiting for Jamie Hayter versus Tony Storm, and definitely MJF versus John. There you go. The music never gets old. Jeff Jarrett is on his way to the wing. And if you haven't watched the last match, Samoa Joe is the new TNT champ. Samoa Joe is the new TNT champ, guys.
Samoa Joe is the new TNT champion. Oh my God.
It was great. I didn't.
Two belts right there. Oh my God. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Jeff Jarrett with the guitar back on. Samoa Joe is the double champ. I'm remembering the TNA vibe when Jeff Jarrett comes in that ring attire. He mostly used that attire in TNA, the ring gear. He's a great guy now. We are getting Sting and Darby Allen entrance. Phenomenal.
ये जानिए मेरा नाम की Sanjay Dutt. ये जानिए
Jay Lethal.
bringing this Sting squad, so to speak. Scared the hell out of me. Here comes Darby emerging to the fog. The skateboard hits the midsection of all the intersect stakes, and now
Oh, that was nice, cool entrance. Darby emerging from that fog and all, and Sting, the bag of Jeff Jarrett. So he has to be very careful here. But what an entrance! Whenever Sting and Darby makes an entrance, it's always great when they perform as tag team. So Jeff is saying, forget about the bag. You come here. But no, 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 no. There's Sting. So the match has officially begun. Sting, Jeff Jarrett in the ring, and we have Darby Allin in the corner of Sting and Jay Lethal in the corner of Jeff Jarrett. Who's gonna win Jeff Jarrett's debut match in All Elite Wrestling? So Sting is fired up. So Sting and Jeff Jarrett has a lot of history back to WCW, TNA, and now AEW. It's always great. Now double team Darby Allin, Sting on Jeff Jarrett throwing punches. Jay Lethal equals the pace here now. Jay Lethal off the Sting. Darby Allen with a nice shoulder tackle from the ring apron. So Jay Lethal with that high knee, but no, Sting catches Jay Lethal and drops him on the ring apron. Jeff Jarrett and Darby Allen goes into the crowd. It was great. So this match is a no DQ match. Anything goes, no issues, no problems. Everything's gonna be set all right. At the end of the day, who wins matters the most. But it was a good start so far, Darby Allen. Good start for the entire pay-per-view. I didn't dislike any match. I liked every match so far. You can see Jungle Boy is the first match, Death Triangle defeating the Elite Jade, Cargill, Chris Jericho retaining Soraya, defeating Britt Samoa and Joe becoming the TNT champion. And now you're seeing Darby Allen who's doing the high fly moves in the match. He's going on the top while Jared is on the down. So Sting and Jay Lethal. Oh, that's hard. That's tough for Jay, definitely. And he's bringing a ladder. Darby Allin is bringing down a ladder. We all know what Darby is capable of doing. His high flying suicide dive. So he's kind of used to it. And let's see what he's gonna do. Wow! Satnam Singh has caught him on the mid-air on the entrance ramp. He's taking Darby to the ring. I think yes or no, he slammed it. Just threw him like a ball or it's like a plate. Satnam Singh is a monster. He's a giant, definitely. He's a 7 foot first ever Indian to be in the basketball and now into the AEW. Singh is coming after Satnam Singh. Maybe if you look at that replay, he caught Darby Allen while doing that coffin drop. You cannot put Satnam Singh down like that. Definitely not by Darby Allen. Sting, Jay Lethal going head to head in the ring, and we see someone. Now, if we see, this is a no DQ match, no disqualification match. Anything goes, no issues. So Satnam Singh and Sanjay Dutt. Wow, Sting from top of that barricade is launching himself into Jay Lethal. That was amazing counter from Sting. Fans going, holy shit, considering the age factor and all, Jay Lethal. Now we see Darby Allen into the ring from Jeff Jarrett. So, as we are talking, Satnam Singh and Jeff Jarrett, look at that crossbody from the barricade top. Chew, Sanjay Dutt, and Jay Lethal. Nice takedown from Jeff Jarrett to the Sting onto the steel steps. Another steel chair shot to the back. Jeff Jarrett, Jeff Jarrett or Jeff Jarrett, whatever. It's a no disqualification match. Again, we are mentioning because most of the time Sting is fighting Jay Lethal in the crowd. There is no count out because it's no DQ. Jeff Jarrett is a 12-time world champion. He's a two-time WWE Hall of Famer. And now he's taking a good control of Darby Allen, the upstar in the AEW, and he's mocking. It's a close line to put away Darby. Jay Lethal, tag to Jay Lethal. We are almost 2 hours, 18 minutes into the game. The abdominal stretch. Nice hip toss from Darby to Jay Lethal.
There's a splash in the corner. One for Jarrett as well. Oh, what a clothesline here. Jarrett stumbles forward and up.
Nice Stinger's flash and Stinger's clothesline. Sting is on fire now. He's going for a sharpshooter on Jeff Jarrett. So will Jeff Jarrett tap? That's it. In his debut match, he's going to lose to Sting. But one interesting thing here is, Sting and Darby Allin, whenever they tag team, they never lost a tag team match. Sting and Darby Allin. Here comes Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Dutt trying to, but Satnam Singh has saved the day here for Sanjay Dutt, and Satnam trying to choke slam Sting. Will he do it? And he did it, man. The 7-footer Satnam Singh, the heavyweight, the giant, just choke slammed the Sting, the 60 plus year old man, on the mat. He's going for a cover and he kicked out. Wow, fantastic. Look at the choke slam from Satnam Singh. The impact. Boom. Jeff Jarrett making the crawl. So just a second, I will be back. Just on a short break. So now we are tuning in for Jay Lethal, Jeff Jarrett, Sting versus Darby Allen. Make sure you check out. So what are your predictions, guys? Is it going to be Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal? Darby Allin with a double splash, back splash. Sanjay Dutt again interfering, but interference doesn't matter because it is a no DQ match. Satnam Singh coming again. This is the third distraction for Satnam Singh. Two times he was successful, but we'll have to see this time. No, this time he misses it. And Sting fighting back at Satnam Singh with the 7-footer. Will Sting lift him up? Man, what a power still Sting holds. This is incredible. Just a second, my stream is getting buffalo. Yeah. That's a good double team work from Darby Allin and Sting to take out Satnam Singh out of the equation, and Darby Allin with a suicide dive to Jeff Jarrett. So that was a nice hook up. Just a second. This Darby Allin and Stinger victorious while my internet is keep on buffering and I missed the ending of the match. So I have to check this match again. So they were undefeated as a tag teams again. So they were never defeated whenever Sting and Darby Allin were tag teamed in any match so far in AEW. So now their streak is alive and Jeff Jarrett has lost his first debut match. Wow. So will we see a Sting and Darby Allin AEW tag team champ in the future? We'll have to see. But right now, it's a great going. Mox was MJF will win, bro. MJF, Pradeep, definitely, I think MJF is going to win. MJF. So I'm expecting CM Punk might come, but we'll have to see. My pick is MJF.
Turn our attention to the AEW Interim Women's World Championship.
Now AW Interim Women's Championship match. Tony Storm versus Jamie Hayter. This is the match that I've been waiting for a long time since like 2.5 hours. We'll have to see who gets this one. So Pradeep, who do you think will win, Mox or MJF? Darby Allen. Darby Allen and Sting defeated Jeff Jarrett and JD. Mox bro. You're speaking. Thank you, Pradeep. Thank you, Pradeep. Yes, we'll have to see whether it's Sting or Mox. So, sorry, MJ for Sting. MJ for John Moxley, but now we are getting in for an interim AEW Women's Championship. Jamie Hayter versus Tony Storm. I'm in for Jamie Hayter victory celebrations here, but Tony Storm, nothing to take away from Tony Storm. This is her strongest title defense, and these are best friends. One is from British Jamie Hayter, and the other one, Tony Storm, is from New Zealand. So who's gonna take the prize and walk out as the new AEW Women's Champion? We'll have to see. There you go, Jamie Hayter is on her way to the ring. Yes, yes, Pradeep. This has to be Jamie Hayter's night because if you see AEW like last few months, Jamie Hayter is all over the place. Like fans cheer her. She's the most over female star right now in AEW, and she's kind of the AEW original. Hater, I love her. That's there. That's the chart right there. It's haters time. It is. It is definitely haters time. There's no doubt, no stopping her. I think Tony Khan should pull the trigger here. I think will we see a Thunder Rosa coming after whoever winning this match? We'll have to see. Thunder is the actual women's champion, so she is injured. So that's why we have crowned an interim AEW women's champion. That is Tony Storm now. So Tony Storm coming into the ring. Jamie Hayter versus Tony Storm. Fans are cheering Jamie Hayter. Definitely, it has to be Jamie Hayter's night. But Tony is a fantastic wrestler. That's why she is the AEW Women's Champion.
So much success worldwide. Championship reigns in 5 different countries here in the United States, Germany, Australia, United Kingdom, and Japan. I mean, she's world traveler and worldwide for sure. Likewise,
Both wrestlers, Tony Storm has wrestled all over the world. Jamie Hayter is from British. She wrestled all over in the United Kingdom, Japan. She wrestled in Stardom. And when it comes to Tony Storm, she is a New Zealander. She wrestled in Australia, Japan, England, United Kingdom, United States. Now as the AEW Women's Champion. Lot of experience for two women here. Now this is the fight feel that I wanted. The look, the stare down between the challenger and the champion. Jamie is saying that look at that. Did you hear that? Jamie Hater all over the place. Now the underdog is Tony Storm. The champion is an underdog in this match, definitely for sure. But Jamie Hater, will she grab that prize? Will she be on top after the match? We'll have to find. Now they are locking horns. Definitely these two has met in the independent wrestling before they made it to AEW. And we all know Tony Storm is in WWE. She had a feud with Charlotte Flair. She got frustrated and she left WWE and she debuted in AEW. And now she is Women's Champion. And Jamie Hayter big break is AEW after Japan's Stardom. And when you talk about the age, Jamie Hayter is just 24 or 25 years of age. She's very young. She had the talent, she had the strength, she had the skill to be the champ, and she had the fan support as well tonight in New York Prudential Center. There was a nice takedown headlock from Jamie Hayter. There you go, the chance. Jamie Hayter mixed. Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm chants going all over the arena. We all know actually in the All Out, Jamie Hayter could have won it, but Britt Baker cost Jamie Hayter in that Fatal 4-Way Women's title match. But now, this is not a Fatal 4-Way, this is a one-on-one. So if Jamie Hayter has to prove something to the doubters, it has to be now and it has to be in this match. And the lariat was missed. Tony Storm, she's a champion for a reason. There you go, the power. Definitely the power advantage, the strength advantage, and Tony Storm mocking. Kiss my ass, kind of. There you go, double drop kick from Tony Storm. Takes down Jamie Hayter. Oh, with the hip attack from Tony Storm to Jamie. Back burst to the barricade. She's striking hard, Tony Storm. She knows that crowd is behind Jamie and she needs to pull this off. Get her in the ring. Referee is shouting like Tony Storm into the barricade now. Jamie break the hold there. So referee is counting 10. She had to get Tony Storm back into the ring to avoid a count out victory. That was face first into the steel post. We have seen earlier tonight Jade Cargill retaining against Nyla Rose her TBS Championship and Saraya after returning 5 years. She's picking up. Wow, that was a missed chop. I think this has to be the X factor here because Tony Storm missed it and she took right into that steel post. This definitely has to be the X factor. Do you live for Survival Series War Games also, bro? I will try, Pradeep. I will try to do. I will try to do. I will try to do, Pradeep. We'll see. Oh, with a nice takedown suplex, cover and kick out from Tony Storm.
A hair longer for Jamie Hayter. The tail on I'm sorry, that snap suplex that Jamie Hayter does so unique because it requires so much torque and hips. Yeah, she was right for it. Oh, right for it.
Nice kick.
Suplex and turn like that. I would assume maybe it's more like no doubt. Jamie Hayter, though, maybe spending a little too much time underestimating her opponent.
Chop off the chop. That was hard hitting from Jamie Hayter to Tony Storm. It was really nice. Shoulder tackle from Jamie Hayter.
Storm face first into the mat.
Right now, Jamie Hayter dominating Tony Storm in this AEW Interim Women's Championship match. She's giving her the fight, and Tony Storm is still staying, and there's a sleeper hold from Jamie. Jamie mocking ref. We're gonna get disqualified, but I don't think this is gonna end in disqualification. This is going to be a fair and square fire. Okay, congratulations. That's says Jamie. Wow, Tony Storm, very good takedown, and she was firing punches at the chain. Another hip attack. Tony Storm trying, and she delivers it. So it has to be the game right now. It has to be the pinnacle point of the match. And who's going to turn this? We'll have to see nice crossbody from the top rope from Tony Storm, and Jamie Hayter kicks out at 2.
It's the powerful legs of Jamie Hayter that makes that hip attack so dangerous. She's able to generate such 0 to 60 speed, so to speak. You're right. You're exactly correct.
Oh, nice DDT from Tony Storm. She's going for a cover 1, and she kicked out. Kicked out at 2.
Far shoulder, that right shoulder was not neutralized, and that was the one that Jamie Hayter was able to fire up off the mat. Those ladies are spent. It is not surprising. This has been a high impact match with a lot of emotion. Yeah, you don't want to do anything too hasty at this point in the match. This is the AEW Women's World Championship, so you've got to be smart. Storm's got to be careful she don't lose that title here. Reversal there by Hayter once again, cracking the jaw of the champion with an elbow, and Tony Storm returns to the
Strike after strike, elbow drop after elbow drop. Wow, what a headbutt that was.
Paul Turner giving the 10 count. We could have a double knockout here. Looks like
Let's go, Jamie. Oh, there you go, Reba. Reba coming into a picture. What will she cause Jamie Hayter? Will have to see. We all know Britt Baker wasn't happy the last time when Jamie Hayter tried to pin the champion and become the champ. So is this that Britt Baker plan that Reba is coming in for Jamie Hayter to cause the title, or will she give an advantage? We'll have to find out in a few minutes. But Reba is definitely going to be an X factor in the match. Jamie Hayter fighting with all the punches she's throwing at Tony Storm, but Tony Storm is also fighting back. That was a great elbow drop from Jamie. Another. So same thinking from the opponents. Rock fan, hi bro. Thank you for joining Rock. Varun, right? Hi Varun, thank you for joining. Reba, Jamie Hater going for that back body drop and she connects it with the lariat. She's going for a count. Two, three. Last second kick out from Tony Storm and Reba. That's what I said. Reba is going to be an X Factor and she is proving it. She's taking that women's title. But Jamie Hater doesn't need any help. Jamie looks disappointed here. But Reba, referee doing the right call actually. I'm also trying to talk English. Yes, let's go. Yes, Varun, let's go. Oh, Tony Storm with a cover. One, two, a kick out. That was a nice kick out at the last second. Wow, she was busted open. Tony Storm, you can see the blood all over her mouth. This is serious. This is getting serious here. Tony Storm doing all her best, but Jamie Hader keeps on fighting. So will Tony Storm use the championship belt? She's at the side. Wow, that's a stomp. That's got to be Britt Baker. Yes, they're trying to help Jamie Hayter, but I don't think Jamie Hayter gonna appreciate this because Jamie wants it to be fair and square. But nonetheless, she's gonna take the victory and take that home. That was a nice takedown, like a DDT drop. She's going for a cover. Three. Oh my God, that was a last second, and Jamie Hayter in disbelief. Britt Baker can't believe it. The stomp on the belt, but still she couldn't put away Tony Storm. The fight, the grit, the fire. Thank you, Varun. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Varun. Jamie Hater on fire. So what's she gonna do? She had all the help in the world with Britt Baker and Reba, but still she couldn't put it away. That was a snap suplex from Tony Storm and another pile driver kind of a thing. She's going for a cover. One, two, and kick out. That was a last second kick out. Close near falls, and Tony Storm is getting fired up with her bleeded mouth. She's furious, and Britt Baker trying to interact. The Britt Baker trying to interfere again, and Tony Storm knocks out Britt Baker, and Jamie Hayter takes the advantage with a nice back breaker. She's going for a cover. She kicked out. Close falls, close near falls, everything we had, and Jamie Hayter getting the help from Britt Baker and Rosa head out of the back, head out of the ring, but still Britt Baker is hanging to help her. Jamie Hayter will have to see how this plays out. Will Jamie Hayter cost? Will Britt Baker cost Jamie Hayter, or will she help? Thank you, Varun. Thank you, Varun. Wow, nice shoot. And there you go. There drops Britt Baker. So will this affect Jamie Hayter? We'll have to see. Head first to the top turnbuckle. Jamie Hayter trying for a lariat and she connects the lariat. There you go. One, two. It is going to be Jamie Hayter. And then there you go. That's it. That's my girl. Jamie Hayter is the new AEW Women's Champion. That's what we all wanted. That's what the wrestling fans wanted. And there, that is it. Jamie Hayter. Despite all the interference, Jamie Hayter pulled it off And there you go, the tears of happiness. Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter hugging each other. Jamie Hayter is the new AEW World Champion. This is what we wanted. And Tony Khan has pulled the trigger and she listened to the crowd reaction. There you see she was trying to rip the turnbuckle off. And Jamie Hayter to the exposed turnbuckle and she capitalizes with a lariat. In the replay, we can see. And Jamie Hayter, the dream has come true for the 24-year-old. I'm not sure 24 or 25. Jamie Hayter does it. She is the new AEW Interim Women's Champion, and who is there to stop her? The actual AEW Women's Champion, Thunder Rosa, has been injured, and thus we are having the Interim Women's Championship match. And now Jamie Hayter defeating Tony Storm. This is her night, November 20, 2022. She's going to remember forever. This is her major title for Jamie Hayter. Well deserved, says Tony Stivani, and that is the word right there. And how this is gonna play out, how her title reign is going to be. Jamie Hayter is your new AEW Interim World Champion. What's next match? John Moxley and MJF, I guess. Warren. John Moxley and MJF, I guess. But I'm super happy. Jamie Hayter is the new Women's Champion. Coming up next, yes, John Moxley prepping up for the match. John Moxley versus MJF for the AEW World Champion. This is our main event. The hometown hero MJF Championship. Okay. We have another tag team match left. The acclaimed versus Sarvinda Gori for the AEW Tag Team Championship match. So this is the last but one match. So after this match, we have John Moxley versus MJF. So I'm going for a break. So now we are going to have AEW Tag Team Championship match. Going for a break. We'll be back. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Hi guys, welcome. So, I mean, it's a face of AEW live, bro. Our break today, sorry, English. I'm on break, Varun, so that's why couldn't do it. So we'll start the live. What did you come on? What's next match? Next match, tag team match, Ambrose match. When, bro? Tell me because Ambrose worked for years. Yes, Varun. Ambrose match after this tag team match. Definitely Dean Ambrose match after this tag team match. Try again. We'll follow up with the live. Come fast. Yes, came Varun. Let's do it. Message got deleted. So what are we gonna do now is we're gonna try and get back on the live stream. So what exactly going? I don't think the tag team match has ended. That was a bit difficult to kind of schedule the match because of internet and all. Let's see now. I think I'm getting it. Just a sec. Eurosport. Yeah. So the main event is between John Moxley and MJF. We are just minutes away for the main event, and there you go. AEW Dynamite. Right now, we are getting AEW Dynamite main event. Serve Strickland and Anthony Bowens. We have a tag team match here, which took place, but it was delayed. So now we are getting into the main event course time. Mic drop. Acclaimed has retained the tag team champions. Just now, welcome back. Thank you, Varun. Just now I have came. So let's see. Acclaimed are the still AEW tag team champions as always. This match was good, and now we are heading into the main event. John Moxley versus MJF. So this is a promo that was airing currently. So we'll have to see who's gonna win and who's gonna walk out as the new AEW World Champion. So I will update the stats here. Jamie Hater is the new AEW Women's Championship. Who do you think will win, Varun? According to your prediction, the new AEW Women's Champion, the acclaimed has retained the tag titles. Which match is now, bro? Now John Moxley versus MJF. Varun, you can join. You can switch on the TV and you can watch the match. John Moxley versus MJF live on Eurosport. If you don't have, if you're not getting Eurosport channel, just go on to Geo TV and select Eurosport. You can watch it. So MJF is on his way. I love his entrance. Definitely, MJF entrance is one of the good entrance that I like. And now he's coming with what? Now everybody is cheering MJF because it's his hometown. MJF is in his hometown, New York Prudential Center. Now the AEW full gear. So will CM Punk come at the main event or will MJF win? Will John Moxley retain? So all questions will be answered at the end of this match. Everybody is on their feet for the future of wrestling. The devil himself, MJF. The devil exists. Vintage MJF, the visuals, the angles, the walk. MJF is just 26 years of age, for your kind mention. MJF. This is a second match. MJF versus John Moxley happened a year ago, I guess. So in that match, John Moxley has retained his championship. So this is the second match between MJF and John Moxley. So will MJF succeed in his second attempt against John Moxley in winning the championship, or will John Moxley prevails against MJF? I think Moxley will win, bro. Yes, Warren, we'll see. I think MJF, but I don't know how MJF plays. MJF is very good wrestler, Warren. You have to see this match. I don't know you are watching or not. Are you watching, Varun? You can watch it on mobile. I'm streaming on mobile itself, so you can also watch this on mobile. John Moxley, the champion, entered the arena, Prudential Center. But you tell that MJF he is hometown. Yes, New York, MJF hometown, New York Island, MJF hometown, Varun. So that's why I said MJF is hometown hero now. The show is happening in New York. John Moxley hometown, Cincinnati. So Moxley is the first ever three-time AEW World Champion. Will MJF put an end to his reign, or will he reign supreme? William Regal on the side of MJF scarf, saying, "No, you can't do that to me." Okay, bro, I'm going on watch at GeoTV this match because my family watching TV. Yes, sir, Varun, go and check it out. They don't give me right now. Sure, sure, Varun, just check it out on phone. Just watch it on phone. John Moxley versus MJF. If you don't mind, bro, I'm going now. Yeah, sure, Varun, definitely. Watch the match. Thank you for joining, Varun. Now here we go, the ring announcement from the ring announcer Justin Roberts. JF. Look at the body of MJF. He worked a lot in this past few months. If you see last year full year and this year full year, his body has changed. The physique, he has strengthened his muscles and all. So we'll see how he does with John Moxley tonight. Trending. We are 3 hours 20 minutes into this live stream, and we are just getting started. John Moxley. John Moxley and MJF. Tri-state area. That was out of nowhere. That was unexpected from Mox actually hitting the first blow. MJF is like, this is what he got, man. They are dig deeper. John Moxley, MJF, here we go. And John Moxley taking the first advantage of the match against MJF here. Now MJF countering, I must say. Swing and a mix from Mox. Now what is this? Is it a Ric Flair? Kiss my ass, says MJF to John Moxley. He's prepping now. MJF, this is his hometown and this is his home sport and this is his yard. Not just Roman Reigns, but it got to be. So we all know it's a 10-year anniversary of the Shield. WWE is celebrating all the stuff about the Shield. So will Moxley lose the championship, AEW championship at the 10-year anniversary, or will Moxley retain? We'll have to see that right now in just a couple of minutes. We are heading. Moxley has been relaxed. I mean, definitely the experience is in the John Moxley side, but when you talk about the form right now, he is the day might be MJF's. The time might be MJF's turn. Maybe if John Moxley underestimates a little bit, MJF could capitalize and win the championship. So he could not. I don't think he will. But definitely it has to be what it is. We are watching MJF versus John Moxley, and you are watching TFW Born for Wrestling. If you haven't subscribed, guys, please do subscribe for daily wrestling updates. And now we are live streaming the live reactions and results of AEW Full Game. And some of the amateur wrestling skills John Moxley is showing here, kind of a snake trap. Earlier, we have seen Jungle Boy picking up the victory against Luchasaurus in the steel cage match with the snake trap submission, and here John Moxley got the similar one. So MJF is biting his hand. So MJF does anything that he wants to do, like he cheap shots or he tries everything. He goes from start to end, whatever he wants, he will do it until he becomes the AEW champion. So tonight might be his night. We have seen Jamie Hayter, the new AEW champion, and now we are going to see. Now, will we see MJF as the new AEW champion, or will John Moxley prevail? MJF will have to see. That was a nice takedown from John Moxley to MJF. There is the armbar locked in. So submission skills coming into play for John Moxley here. So we'll see how it goes down the track. John Moxley is in full control of MJF right now. We are looking at John Moxley taking over the match, and he's saying he is a champ. But I don't think he should use the belt here because this is not a no DQ match. This is a normal match. Wow, that's a he sprayed something into his face, John Moxley's face. Now MJF is fully capitalizing that. So definitely this is going to be the night of MJF. I'm thinking so. We'll have to see will it be MJF's or John Moxley's. But right now, John Moxley is in full control of MJF. So he lays down MJF on the floor. So it's a 10-year anniversary. We are talking about the Shield. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and John Moxley. We know Seth Rollins is the United States champion. Roman Reigns is the undisputed WWE Universal champion, and John Moxley is AEW champion. So he is in a trouble of losing his championship right now against MJF if he underestimates Maxwell Jacob Friedman. So will he or MJF proves that he is better than anybody, like he says his catchphrase, I'm better than you know it. So if he has to justify that catchphrase, then he has to prove it tonight that he is a legit talent in the wrestling business. So nice close line from MJF to John Moxley. It was pretty good. And the crowd is definitely on the side of MJF. There is absolutely no doubt about it. The New York crowd, the New York homeboy from Long Island, I liked MJF ring gear, the only he came in the black, the ties, it's looking great on MJF, and whereas John Moxley is in the maroon pants, if you see there, wow, that was vintage style of wrestling when you scratch the back, punch after punch, he's firing at John Moxley, MJF. He's still holding the ribs, MJF. We haven't stopped. It's 3 hours 28 minutes into the live. If you haven't subscribed it, you make sure you have to subscribe. BFW Born for Wrestling. This is your host Prithviraj, and you are watching Full Gear AEW live reactions and voices. MJF needs to be careful here. He has to watch yourself. Paradigm shift. Nice counter from MJF. He's going for a cover, but I don't think he did that. He did a great job. MJF is in control and he is screaming like, "Come on! This is the time." We're just minutes away from watching MJF become the AEW World Champion. MJF trying to pick up a table here. He is trying to involve a table in the match. That's the announcers. That's the ring announcers and the crew guys table there. What is he planning? What's in his mind? What's MJF thinking? We'll get to know in a few minutes. Gmar, I get text from the G. That's a different story. MJF Moxley, with the cutter. Out of nowhere, the cutter to MJF from John Moxley. That was unexpected. MJF, I think he took too much time arranging the announce table, so he could have capitalized on John Moxley, but meanwhile, John Moxley made him pay for the waste of time. So Moxley is kicking on the head of MJF. MJF is trying to fight back, but John Moxley is in full control of MJF. So we'll have to see who's gonna come on top here. Nice takedown from John Moxley. As Tony Schiavone says, right now the match is trending in the direction of John Moxley. Now John Moxley is in full control. He's trying to do a Death Valley drivers. No, he's trying to pull a pile driver on the ring apron, I guess. No, MJF fights back. MJF fight back. There is a table. We must remember. Tombstone pile driver onto the table. I guess MJF is going for the pile driver. Tombstone pile driver on the ring apron. The table is set, but meanwhile he hurt his knee. MJF has hurt his knee while delivering the Tombstone pile driver on the ring apron. So I must tell you, ring apron is the hardest part of the ring. So look at that. The knee. He bounced that knee onto the ring apron. So I think the damage was done to MJF more than John Moxley while delivering the Tombstone Pile Driver. I don't think John Moxley will lose this. No, yeah, John Moxley has kicked out of two from that pile driver. So MJF has to dig deep still if he has to win this match. So what is he gonna do? What MJF is thinking? He hurt his knee in the process of delivering the tombstone. So will MJF had enough? Is MJF can MJF put the doubters away by winning this match and becoming the AEW World Champion? We'll get to know in a few minutes. Right now we are watching versus John Moxley for the AEW World Championship match, and he's trying to attempt a pile driver on the apron again. But the knee coming into the picture, he is in the pain. So John Moxley now reversing that pile driver on the MJF. So will he connect to the announce table? And yes, he does. He does. John Moxley connects the pile driver on the table to the MJF. MJF is already hurt his knee in the process of delivering that pile driver, and now John Moxley has pile driven him onto the table that was set by MJF. So take that reply. So what will be MJF's situation after this? We're only going to find in just a couple of minutes. MJF is not moving after that pile driver. John Moxley shows a little bit of movement. John Moxley trying to stand up, but MJF hasn't yet. The richest prize in AEW World Championship is on the line. The referee counting 10. MJF has to get back in the ring before the 10 count, otherwise he's gonna get count. He's gonna get disqualified by a count out. Nine, is that nine? Six. That was five and six. Seven, eight. Will MJF get back? He is trying to crawl, and we are on the ninth count. It's the last count. Is MJF had enough to get back, and he did it the last second. He beat the count with the 10. MJF going for paradigm shift, and he connects the paradigm shift. Is this it? MJF. No, he kicked out of the paradigm shift. Moxley kicking the knee that he hurt during the match earlier. And he's going for the figure four leg lock. He's going for the figure four leg lock and locked in. John Moxley is saying that he got MJF. Referee, oh, kicked out. He has to be careful, MJF, right there before he kicking out. That's a key point right there. John Moxley and MJF kicked out again. MJF is screaming in pain. To the figure four, if he reverses it, that pressure applies in John Moxley. So will he reverse it or will be seeing right now? MJF is turning and he turned it. But Mox is close to rope, so he grabbed the ropes. It was smart thinking. We are in the main event scene. MJF trying to. Wow. Insigio or something he connected it, but that was a very innovative move.
MJF, he had collected the right arm, but the left shoulder was exposed, and Moxley fired it up off the mat. Look at Moxley, his face, he is dazed. He really is. Landing on his freaking head, slicing this match really hard. Now here comes a third. MJF looking for that heat seeker, but again, landed on his knee. MJF, oh, shot
Seeker.
block. MJF goes down.
MJF tried to connect another third one, but John Moxley countered
Right, and not
with
for
the
the guy,
knee,
not for the guy who took it,
and
for
he's
the guy who
targeting
won
the
it.
knee.
Yeah, that's right. Moxley dropping his body down onto the knee of MJF. Mox has to do this. The opening is there. Pull that knee out. Take the title. Moxley has that left leg of MJF. And people are not saying here, our friend Lee Moxley, they're not saying that he's oh, wait a second. MJF, a desperate grasp for the top rope. Moxley. Can't remove it, gentlemen. Hell of a can of food. It was simple, but it worked. MJF, John Moxley, what's he doing here? Over the shoulder. There's a big man on MJF's shoulder. Oh, but Moxley grabbing at the nose, the eyes of MJF, and the hammer and anvil elbows up on the top rope. Wearing MJF out. The challenger is just about done here.
Elbow after elbow.
Trademarks the Black Gold Comic. And very, very effective. MJF, he is dazed. He is in a very precarious position. Moxley looks for the avalanche. Oh my paradigm shift. Oh God, he's
Avalanche paradigm shift from the top rope. That's it for MJF. I guess lights out. Two. Oh my God. MJF just in a nick of a time he grabbed that rope. He just put the finger on the rope
captured that arm here, and again,
and he cast another. That was a smart thinking from MJF. That's a great ring awareness. I must say. Look at that avalanche paradigm shift.
the impact reverberating
The
through the
impact was
body
great.
of MJF, but Moxley, after he landed, he came down on that elbow weird, and he was clutching it close to the body. You know, the fellow had to put more pressure on those injured knees. He really did when he landed on his knee. MJF, that is. Battle of attrition here, guys.
The avalanche pie driver was a great move and a great finisher right there, but still MJF managed to kick out. That's the fight MJF putting on here right now.
Again, trying to taunt him. MJF, he's slow to rise. Moxley thinks he's won by knockout. Watch Rosework says otherwise. Yeah, Mox is just sold in the audience. He knows they don't like him very much. That's motivating Mox. There's not much fight left in MJF, I'll tell you that. And he's trying to pull himself up by the pants of Moxley. MJF up to his feet.
John Moxley said, "Hit me."
Once again, those palm strikes on the jaw of MJF just goes down in a heap.
This is getting intense. This is getting intense, minute by minute.
He wants to get into a fist fight.
John Moxley is challenging MJF to hit me, and MJF is trying his best to get back and give the fight to John Moxley, and that is what's happening right now. John Moxley versus MJF. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the AEW World Championship and the richest prize in the company. Strike after strike after elbow strike. One, two, three. Crowd is all over. The crowd is electric from the start to the end of this pay-per-view. First, we started with Luchasaurus as a Jungle Boy, and now we are ending with John Moxley versus MJF. This was a great move from MJF. He planted a referee to get down, to get knocked down by John Moxley, and now he's pulling out the Dynamite Diamond Ring. He actually said in the Dynamite that he is not going to use the Dynamite Diamond Ring, but desperate times, desperate measures, guys. He's using the dynamite diamond ring to put away John Moxley. So will he use us? He's having second thoughts, I guess. He's remembering now. William Regal is coming to instruct that what did you say and what exactly are you doing, and that's what William Regal is trying to say. So this is whole situation with William Regal and MJF is interesting, at the same time it's frustrating for me. And now MJF throws away the dynamite triangle ring and shows a fucking middle finger to him that you think that's what matters. And now he's into bulldog shock. John Moxley into the paradigm shift, sorry, into a sleeper hold. Oh, kicked out. That was the last second kick out from John Moxley. Bulldog choke. John Moxley into the bulldog, and another referee kicked out. Another referee is rising to his feet just now. But the referee who has come has fallen down as well. So Bulldog choke. But there is no referee. Absolute disbelief here. John Mock, MJF. One. There you go. MJF is the new AEW World Champion. That's what I want. I don't give a shit about MJF using something to his advantage and winning over it. I want MJF to win, and MJF did it. MJF. Absolute genius, I must say. William Regal just helped MJF to become the AEW World Champion. As the firm turned on MJF, we have seen the MJF era begins tonight and is officially begun with the AEW World Championship reign. MJF is on top of his game and top of the mountain, must say, by winning the AEW World Championship. 26 years, 7 years in the business, and he is a champion. That's what Tony Schiavone says, and that is exactly true. New world champion MJF, yes sir, Varun. MJF is the new world champion thanks to William Regal. The devil gets the prize. MJF is the crown. Fantastic. We have two new world champions, Jamie Hayter, new women's champion, and now MJF is the new AEW world champion. Jacob Friedman. The era of MJF has officially begun. Perfect heel character. Yes, sir. Varun. Thank you for joining live. MJF is the new AEW World Champion. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining 3 hour 46-minute live. So thank you guys. We'll see you at Survivor Series. I'm ending the live stream.